All right, I had pulled up the landscaping cloth, and what I did was I'd use advice from one of my friends and I put down cardboard. You can see the cardboard, and you also can see the roots growing underneath. So maybe it wasn't a good idea. Don't know. But I'm gonna till all this up, and basically where those daylilies are, and that's where I had finished yesterday. So I pulled this up. He tilled it, just because I hate tilling, but he tilled it for me. And then we put in 4 bags of the Texas landscape, and then I moved things from this bed, which was completely full pretty much yesterday, into here. I moved all the daylilies. All I have left now is cannas and whatever other weird things that are growing in there. And I moved a couple of cannas from here, but boy, I got into ants and I stopped that real quick. I moved the daylilies out there and I put it between the 2 standalone daylilies. So I have a bunch more out there. And now this winter I'll split some and I'll put some on that one. I added a bunch of, I took all the irises out, so that I put irises here. I got some new coneflowers. I was so excited. I just planted 2 of them, so I don't want to sink because this is very wet. The worm dirt looking stuff right there and right there. That was our 2 new daylilies, 2 new coneflowers. One is called Strawberries and Cream, and one is called Milkshake. And then I got these really cool bulbs. They're called Rudy Trittatella or something like that. And they look kind of like stars. So then I put a bunch of the rest of the irises in here just to get them out. And then I watered the poot out of everything because it was so dry over here. Everybody was kind of wilting. Eventually what I'll do is I'll get all of these daylilies out of here and then just pretty much focus on herbs and things like that. This is all like butterfly weed. That's somewhere over there is butterfly weed. I'd like to get all of those back here in this new bed once those cannas get out. Once I get my little project done, I want to move all those cannas out and I want to till it all up because it's so wet. You can see my flip-flops. I sunk. It was so wet. I just watered and it was so wet I sunk. So I need to get all those out. I need to get all the grass out. I need to till it, add some really good soil to it, and then I'm going to put in daylilies and make it a hot sun garden, like butterfly weed. Put some, by then I should have some baby coneflowers hopefully, and I can put some coneflowers in there and just kind of make it a big Texas kind of garden. I don't know exactly what I'm gonna do with this space right there. Like I said, it was a walkway, but I wanted to leave some space in case I get some other plants from the garden centers. And then that's all I did today. It took me hours to get all those plants out, to get this nice looking. Hopefully by tomorrow it should look decent. We'll see. My irises look really weird and they have this kind of spot stuff going on with them. I'm not sure exactly what it was, except possibly that is just such a wet bed. I do have this weedy looking stuff right here is not weeds. That's Mexican petunia and it self-seeds, so it's great stuff. I literally just dug it up and then moved the main plant over here, which I probably have to move again just because it's not going to do well over here. That's Mexican petunia right there. And I'm going to eventually probably move it because this just doesn't get enough sun here, I don't think. And then this right here is, it's a butterfly bush, but I sprayed it with something. The really original one I used, this Weed B Gon, I think it killed that. So I'm hoping, because I had such a good root system and I had it for over a year, that it survives this and we go on with other things. So we'll see. You have a great day. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Side note, that was a mulberry bush growing in the middle of my Mexican petunias. I kept looking at it thinking those leaves don't match. What is that? So I used my picture of this and it told me I also had a great myrtle growing in there because I pulled it out, and the ones that I left over there are just little roots that fall off of it because it spreads. But isn't that crazy? Stupid mulberries. Birds poop them out all the time.